Hi, hello. Good day. Whatever time of day it is that you're practicing today, but welcome to your Westside Wellbeing. We're doing Pilates today. And if you have found this time during the busy festive season to make it to your mat, then an extra round of applause to you. Grab a mat. I have got a little puppy dog with me today, so he may get involved too. Grab some water and yeah, just kind of stand on your mats. Excellent. So I'm on a slightly different angle than I am normally, but I think it's going to work. There's a few Christmas decorations. This is Ari. Hey, Ari. Hey, Ari. You might not like it here as we get going. Okay, so we are going to start just by standing on our mats and just shaking everything out, shaking the arms out, shaking the legs out, circling through the ankles, the wrists, circling through the hips. Maybe doing a few head rolls, a head turn here or there. Just release the day that you've had so far. Just let it all go. And it's always a reminder that if you've got music that you like to exercise to, you can put that on. And then, just release everything. Yes, release everything. And come to just standing on your mat. So we're going to start with our arms today. You don't need any weights or anything. We're doing a bit of a throwback to some arm work that we used to do towards the beginning of the year. So let me just align my mat a little bit better. Right, so we're going to take the arms out. I'm going to put a timer on. You'll know these if you remember them from before. We're going to just try and keep going. Put the arms out to start off with and we circle. We are just going to circle forwards. Hurry, everyone can see your bum. You might want to move. We're going to do this for a minute. It's just a little circle. Try and keep the shoulders soft and relaxed. The neck is long. Excellent. Halfway there on this one. We're getting straight into it, straight into our practice, feeling nice and strong through the arms. Excellent. Keep it going here. We've got 15 more seconds. Excellent. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go backwards. So it's the same thing. We just work backwards. Excellent. Really starting to feel it maybe here. You can go slow. You can go fast. Ari's looking at me like I've lost my mind. He's not quite sure what I'm up to, but we know, right? We're strengthening. We're getting stronger. We're building those muscles. Halfway on this side. You've got this. Nice. Just these tiny little movements. You don't need weights. You don't need a whole host of equipment to get stronger. We can do it just with our body weight. We've got 15 seconds to go. We're going to keep the arms out when we finish this, so don't think that we're going to drop them down, but we're going to stop this movement. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Keep the arms out. Make fists, turn those fists up, and we're just going to bend one arm and then the other. So again, this doesn't have to be a super fast movement. Just make sure you're tensing through the bicep as you flex and extend, flex and extend. Keep those arms lifted. You might feel that idea that you want to kind of lower them down, but if you can, keep them up nice and high. Excellent. We're halfway through on this one. Feeling it in the shoulders. Breathe through it. We're not even dropping the arms after this one. Keep squeezing through the biceps. 15 seconds. Lovely. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms lifted. Release the palms. You can turn the palms facing down. We're going to just reach from one side to the other and just twist the palm up as you reach. Oh, I am feeling this into my shoulders now. This is the last one with the arms up like this. Not quite the last one on the arms. Oh, reach, reach. Get that turn up of the hand, the palm, as you reach from side to side. Excellent. Oh, Ari's back. He is interested in this one. Halfway through. Stay strong. Excellent. Just reaching side to side. Keep that tummy engaged. A little bit of tone to the belly button. For 15. For 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lovely. Release those arms down. We're not finished on the arms. Turning to the side so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to have the arms out behind me and I've got a little bend in my knees and I'm leaning forwards from my hips. The arms are lifted high. We've got 2 variations here. So the first one, we just bend and extend. Starting to get into those triceps, just using our body weight, no equipment necessary. Keep a tuck to your tailbone so the core is engaged here. Bending and extending. Really squeezing into those tricep muscles as you extend the arms out. You've already done nearly 5 minutes of your Pilates practice today. And we've just got 10 more seconds on this one. Feeling it into the triceps. Give them a squeeze as you extend. Right. Now from here, keep the arms extended and we're just going to pulse. Just pulse. Little movement, both arms extended. Last one. Finish these arms strong. Excellent. Folding from the hips. Try not to have an arch in the lower back. When you think you can't do any more, take a deep breath. Just commit to one more. Then another. Then another, and then all of a sudden, we're halfway through. We've got 30 seconds left. Yes. Nice, toned, strong arms. Here we come for 15 seconds. Finish this strong. Excellent for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Release, stretch, shake. We can take one arm across the body, get a little bit of a stretch into the shoulder. And then the same on the other side. Just release. Maybe reach the arms up behind you. Bend one elbow down the back. I think you can just see my arms here. And then switching over. Nice, releasing the arms. Excellent, good work. So we're going to start to do some work into the lower half of the body. But before we do, just working a bit on our balance and our core, we are going to lift one leg and open it out to the side, like we're stepping over a little tiny wall. And we're just trying to keep nice and tall here, grounded down through that standing leg. If this feels too much to do it without support, you could have one hand on the knee, just to help. Working into the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bringing it all the way back, swapping over to the other side. So as with a lot of our Pilates work, the movement might start off quite small, quite manageable. And then it's that repetition that starts to get the fatigue in the muscles. It's where we do the best work. We've got 10 more. You can always adapt it. Make the steps smaller. Your body. Let's say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Nice. Any movement you want to make for your body here, go ahead. We're going to step the feet a little wider than the hips. Turn the toes out. Hands can be on the hips, and we're going to bend and stand. So we're just taking this wide leg squat, toes pointing in the same direction as the knees. Try and have the tailbone tucked under. Squeezing those glutes as you get to the top. Excellent. Let's take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. Oh, missed out 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now go back down into that squat. We're going to hold here and pulse. Just a gentle pulse. Keep those knees opening out to the side. Stay as low as you can. Excellent. Starting to feel that burn. Keep the movement small and controlled for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Hands to the hips if they're not already. We're going to take the weight to one side, lift the leg, and then let's lift and lower. Try and find your balance. I was going to do us alternate one side to the other, but let's work with one leg first. Again, it can be as high or as low as you want. Have a bend in the standing leg. Feeling it in the outside of that thigh. You can always have a chair or something to lean on here. The 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bend more into the standing leg. Come straight back into the squat. We take the weight into the left leg. And we come into those leg lifts. Keep the core engaged. Find your stability. Maybe leaning on something. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Stay in the squat. I don't think we did as many on that side. Stay in the squat. We're going to take our curtsy lunge. So keep the knees bent, core engaged. Take the weight over into one leg, step the other behind, lunge. Stay low as we lunge to the other side. You've got this. You can do whatever you want with your arms. You can add them in. They're not feeling too tired from what we did earlier. And we're going to take 10. Staying low. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Coming back up, come to standing, straighten the legs out, give yourselves a shake. Maybe feeling it in the bum a bit more here. Nice work. I am feeling it with the breath. So I'm just going to take a couple of breaths in and out through the nose. Ari's come back to join us. Hello, mister. Let me check how we're getting on for time. Awesome. So we're not finished working into the bum, I'm afraid. But from here, we're going to take a nice roll down. So feet hip distance, softness in the knees, chin to the chest, and we're going to start to roll all the way down. Let the arms feel heavy. Let the spine just release and relax vertebrae by vertebrae until the hands start to come down towards the mat, bending the knees when you need to, grabbing hold of opposite elbows and finding your rag doll. So I'll just show you this from the side. Hello, hello. You can sway, you can nod, you can stroke the puppy, and we just let everything go. Oh, this isn't going to be helpful. You can't take over the mat. You can't take over the mat. Okay, from here, release the hands and then come down onto your hands and knees. Excellent. We're just going to take cat and cow pose. So as you inhale, belly drops. Chest opens. As you exhale, arch the spine. 4 more like this. Inhaling and exhaling. Really getting into the back here. Trying to release any tension. Maybe also it builds up when you do some of those postures, when you're working with the shoulders, just release them now. Lovely. Coming back to neutral. Tuck the toes. Push back. Downward facing dog. Just breathe here. Downward facing dog. Not licky dog. Woo! Hello. 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 You silly sausage. Okay. On your next inhale, we're going to take the right leg up and then step it all the way forwards in between the hands. You know what's coming. We're coming into some lunge work. So when you found your balance, release the hands up. He thinks I'm having some kind of fit, I think. Yes, you're a good boy. So finding your lunge here, have a nice deep bend into the front knee. Excellent. So to start off with, we're going to lower the back knee and lift. Lower the back knee and lift. Keep still through the front leg or the front foot. And we just bring the back knee down. You can give it a tap to the floor and then lift. Excellent. For 8. Ow! 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. Stay in the lunge. This time we're going to move the front leg up and down. So keep the back leg straight. We're moving the front leg up and down. Excellent. Oh, you're in the way. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lovely. Now find that lunge again. Just lower the back leg and lift, but don't move the front leg at all. Lower and lift. 8. 7. Stop licking my foot. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. Now take the weight into the front leg. We're going to lift all the way up, tuck the knee and touch. And then we step all the way back. We're going to do that 8 times. So 7, 6. You can add the arms in if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Not quite finished yet. 1 more variation. You can stay in the lunge and hold here, or we're going to lift up, find a balance. Warrior 3. Lower back down. Nice. 7. 6. 5. You can take these faster if your balance is feeling good. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, I'm liking the walls here. And 1. Excellent. Bring the hands all the way down to frame that right foot. Step back. Downward facing dog. Walk out those legs. Stretch it out. Take the knees to the mat. Take them wide. Big toes touch. Hips to heels. Take your child's pose. Breathe out here. So this is the reality of finding our time to practice. There's distractions, there's people. We just got to make the best of the space, the time that we've got, the distractions that we've got, and then we just crack on. Yes. Yes. Okay, second side. We know where we're going. This is going to really work out into those glutes, and then we'll come back down onto the mat. You can't stay there. You can't stay there. Okay, so from here, let's tuck the toes under. And as you exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Raising the left leg up towards the ceiling. And then stepping it all the way forwards into your lunge. Coming up. So, we lower down and we lift. Not the ankle. We lower down. Hey! Right, there's only one thing for it, mister. There's only one thing for it. Come here, come here. Okay. So, we lower, we lift. Hands can be on the hips, or you can reach them up. Excellent. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we stay with a straight leg at the back. We're going to bend and straighten into the front leg. Always back. A little fluffy terror. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying here. Keep the front leg still. We just lift and lower through that back knee. But the front leg stays absolutely still. Yes, it does, mister. Yes, it does. Take 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here, take the weight into the left leg. We're coming all the way up. Find our balance. Tap the knee. Step back. You can always add in arms. If you want to make this more energetic, if you want to focus on the balance, maybe hands to the hips. Just see what feels best for you. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transfix. Right. Weight into the left leg. We're going to step up. Find your balance. This is warrior 3, giant capital letter T shape. We step back. 7. Whoop. Don't worry if you wobble out. Perfectly normal. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Nice work. Drop the back leg down. Hands down to frame that foot. Shoot the leg back. Find your downward facing dog. Just walk it out. Walk it out. And then take the knees down to the mat, nice and wide, big toes touch, hips to heels. Just stretch out into the spine. Forehead softens to the mat. You're right there, mister. You wanna move out the way? Taking a few breaths here. We are now down onto the mat. But the work into legs, bums, tums, a little phrase from the 80s. But that work is going to continue. So we're going to come back up onto our hands and knees. You can't stop this workout, Ari. Roll onto your side, come down onto your right elbow with a bend into the knees. Okay. So you've got a bend in the knees. We've done this one before, so you know what you're doing. But you can bring your fingertips to the side of your head. And we're going to start to do little clowns. So we're just opening and closing through the knees. Lovely. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so from here, we're going to extend out the left leg and we're going to do a few variations. So first off, we just lift and lower, lift and lower. Come on, Ari, give it a rest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to reach the arm out and touch elbow to knee. You're going to touch elbow to knee. Or just bring the knee in if you've got a small dog on your arm. Come on. This is our Christmas special featuring Ari the Pomeranian. Come to this hand. 8. We can start counting. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay. So stay here. Bring some stability to the front. Oh my goodness, you're a maniac. Now we're going to keep the top leg lifted and lower and lift through the bottom. Stop it. Oy. It's possible to do this with the distractions. We've got this. Hopefully someone's counting. I'm going to give you 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Release into those legs. Remove any pesky pooches from your area. And we come on to the other side. Lovely. Man alive. Right. Bending into the knees. Yeah, that's good. You sit there. Let's take those clams. If you like to work with a bit of extra resistance, you can have a band on your thighs. And we're really working into that top glute here. Someone really is enjoying Pilates, aren't you? Who knew? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Extend that right leg. Lift and lower. Oh, my goodness. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's Ari's favorite. Arm up, elbow to knee. Excellent. Yes. Doing whatever you can. You're engaging the core a little bit here as well, working into the obliques, as well as extending and bending through the leg. Let's take 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that top leg lifted and we straighten the bottom leg to meet it. We lower and lift through the bottom leg. It might be a much smaller movement. Stay strong here though. Keep counting, notching up those wins. Yes, everyone's a win. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent. Ay, 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 ay. Doing whatever you need to do just to release into the hips here. And then we're going to come into some more ab work. You are well into this practice. 2/3 done, 1/3 left to go. So we're going to come to roll onto our backs. And if you are going to stay being initiative, we'll have to move you out of the way. So we come all the way down to lie on our back. Okay. So we're going to start with some bridge roll-ups, carrying on with working into our glutes. So step the feet close into your hips and your bum. Push your lower back into the mat. And then we're going to roll all the way up, squeezing the glutes at the top. And as you exhale, roll all the way down. So again, hopefully you can see past the fluff here. You can see to roll up and to roll back down. Now, Ari's not going to like this, but we're going to add in the arms and lower. Or just one arm if you've only got one arm available to you. Oh my goodness. I thought he'd just sit on the sofa, probably asleep, probably wouldn't even care to watch. How wrong was I? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now you might have started to slide away from your feet a little bit, so come back towards your feet. We're going to carry on working with these glute raises. So push down through the feet, roll up, squeeze the butt, and we're just going to lower and lift, lower and lift, squeeze, 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 lower, squeeze to lift, lower, squeeze to lift. Excellent. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Just release all the way back down, but we're not finished. Just check your alignment. And then from here, let's push down through the feet, rolling all the way up through the spine. Now this time, we're going to rise the right leg up and then bend the ankle to touch the knee. And then rise the leg up, ankle to knee. Nice. For 5, for 4, for 3, keep that glute squeezing. For 2, and for 1. Yes. Release the foot, release all the way down. Breathe. Same thing on the other side. As you inhale, roll all the way up. Release the left leg up and then ankle to thigh, open. Up and open. Up and open. Nice. Keep the hips high. You've got this. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Coming all the way back down. You can hug those knees in towards the chest. Maybe rock a little left, a little right. Hug one knee in towards the body, extend the left leg. So I'm hugging the right knee in towards the body. And then just swapping them over. Nice. And then coming all the way back in and just giving yourself a big hug. Squeezing everything in. And then release the feet down. Excellent. So we're going to do some work into our core, into our abs. So, oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. You're fine there. Go back and have a seat. Fingertips to the side of the head, elbows out nice and wide. We're going to just crunch up a little and lower. So we're working into the top of the abs as we crunch up and lower. Crunch and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so keep with the crunch. And then we're going to release the hands to the thighs and come all the way up. Rolling back down, fingertips to the side of the head, release. So we crunch, hands to thighs, we come up. We lower back down to the crunch, fingertips to the side of the head, we lower. We can do this, taking any variation that you need to feel this working into your core. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, you can do it. The last one, and 1. Oh, I was pulling on my knees a bit then to get all the way up, feeling it into the core. Excellent. Right, just checking we've still got time. Fingertips to the side of the head, lifting the knees up so they're parallel to the floor. We're going to roll up and we're going to twist. So take it slow. I know Jamie talks about this. It doesn't have to be fast and furious. We're going to go slow and controlled. And also, hopefully, that won't antagonize my little fluffy friend here. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Release the feet, stretching it all out, reaching the fingertips away, pointing the toes away. One more variation here. So this time we're going to lift the legs up towards the ceiling. Reach the hands up, bring the hands together into a prayer. We're going to lift and lower. Pulsing it out here. So it's just a little lower. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Stretch it out. Release, 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 release. Lovely. You can hug the knees in towards the chest and start to roll up and down, or you can roll onto your side and push yourself up to seated. And we're going to come all the way up and find our way into a tabletop position. From here, we're coming into our last exercise of the morning. We're stretching into the hamstrings and we're going to twist. We're going to work into the core from a slightly different perspective. So you want to have your right foot forward, right knee above the right ankle. And then from here, we're going to come into push back, hamstring stretch. So straighten the right leg, right toes point up. Fingertips to the side of the head. We fold forwards. We inhale to come up, and then we're going to twist to the right. That's where the core comes in. We come back to center. We fold forwards. Lovely. So this is the movement. Find the hamstring stretch. Find the twist. Keep your balance the whole time. So this is another slow, controlled, working those muscles for 8, 7, 6, try and fold from the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Release the hands. Let's swap the legs over. So we're stretching out through the left leg, flex the toes up towards the ceiling, fingertips to the sides of the head. We fold, we come up, and we twist. Fold and twist. Find the stretch into the hamstrings and twist. Of course, if you want to do this, hands to the hips, you absolutely can. We're going to take 5 more here, 5 more, and then we're just going to stretch everything out. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Release. Release the legs. Come back to your hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Pedal out through the legs. We're going to bring the right knee to the floor behind the right wrist. Extend the left leg back behind us. Take a pigeon pose. Coming down onto your forearms or your hands or head to the floor. Tuck the back toes under, come back up onto your hands. We're going to release that right leg and step it to the outside of the right foot. Drop the back knee down and then let's twist. Open the chest, gaze goes up. Right hand comes down. See if you can just lower down here. Maybe coming down onto your forearms. And then come all the way up onto your hands. Tuck the back toes under. Step right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, bring the left knee to the floor behind the left wrist. Extend the right leg back behind you. Take your pigeon pose. Nice. Coming all the way up onto your hands. Tuck the back toes under. Lift that left knee. Bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Push down through the right hand. Let's twist and open the chest. You can have the back toes still tucked under or drop the back knee down. Just see whatever feels best for you. And then we bring the left hand to the floor inside the left foot. We stay here or we come down onto forearms. Again, just see what your body's got for you today. Release and stretch it out. Coming all the way back up, tuck the back toes under. Step the left foot back to meet the right, stretch it out, stretch the spine out, make it as long as you possibly can. And then let's just come to a seated position. Bring one hand to the floor by your hips. We're going to stretch up and over. And same the other way. Oh, couple more like that. Really get into that side stretch. Don't forget how much you worked on those arms right at the beginning. We stretched that off a little bit, but if there's anything you want to do here, feel free. And then finally, we're just going to work into the neck, dropping the chin down. And rolling the head from side to side. And we are done. Yes, that was an ordeal. Wasn't it an ordeal, mister? We managed. We made it with all the distractions. You got through the practice. You made it to the mat. You found this time to practice. And you're amazing. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a little break over Christmas, 2 weeks off, then back in January and ready to get those fitness levels up to build our strength, our flexibility, and our well-being. Have an awesome set of holidays and see you in 2025. And this little guy will not be here, will you? know.